How's it going, guys? Hope you all are doing great. This is E-Vlog coming to you live, and welcome back on another episode. Did I just say episode? On another chapter on Black Clover, episode 289. Now, towards the ending of the previous reading, our boy Asta arrived to save Nahat, and he raised his third sword, and the name of it's called Demon Destroyer. Now, as it stands, Asta has Demon Dweller. He has Demon Destroyer. I think he has another one called I think it was the first one he got is a regular anti-magic one, and then he got Demon Dweller or something like that, and then now Demon Destroyer. And then he raised it up, high up, and slash one of the high order Akuma that he's fighting, the two sisters. He slashed one of them. And if you look at this damn huge sword, man. This sword is so huge and so long that Asta got to be very strong in order to handle it, because I'm sure that like this sword is so long and so huge that it's going to take him, like it's going to take a good of his he has to have a good stance in order to carry this sword and to swing it efficiently. And he slashed one of the two sisters. And then we were hit with a cliffhanger on the previous chapter. So let's go over to chapter 289, the reason why you guys are all here. Whew. So exactly where we left off, Asta literally slashes one of the sister. And you could literally see that this sword literally split her into two, right? And this sword split her into two. But then again, she is laughing, like even though she's been split into two, the sister that got slipped into two or slashed into two, there's a smile on her face. Let's see what happens after this. The other sister rushes to her and calls her name, and Asta has this serious look on his face, and he's looking at them. And one of the sister, I'm not sure if it is, okay, too bad. The one you got is Naamah. So one of the high order Akuma speaks and says that too bad, the one you got is Naamah. Okay, so this is Lilith talking now. And then, but with this now, we will truly play together. We will truly play together. So for the fact that one of the sister has been cut, slashed into two, butchered, the other sister goes to her and says, but now this will now force us to join bodies together. Okay, this will now force us to join bodies together. And Nahat kind of understood what is going on, but Asta is still confused because, you know, he's not really used to fighting in this type of, you know, like these are high order Akumas, you know, he's not really used to fighting them this much. But Nahat kind of picked up what is going on, and his eyes lit up and he says, what? And the two sisters are now speaking in hocus pocus. And the next thing is the two sisters fuse their body. The two sisters, the high ordered sisters, now join their body into one being. and they are looking as terrifying as anything beyond anything beyond anything I can fathom right now. And they said, "You are the best game. I am so excited for your tormented voice. It's not 1+1, damn it." Okay, Nehat says it's not 1+1, damn it. The magic power is too massive. I might drive crazy at this rate. So Nahat, watching this with his two eyes bleeding out, cuts everywhere and everything, and then he says, "It's not 1+1, damn it. The magic power is too massive. I might drive crazy at this rate." Now, Nahat is a veteran, right? And for a veteran like him to say something like this, you rest assured know that he knows what he's talking about. And then the camera goes to Asta. Asta is not saying anything at this point. He is calm as ever, waiting for the two sisters, or the fused two sisters, to make their move. And then the next thing Asta says, "That's probably something extremely great, but I can't sense any magic power, so I don't have a clue." Asta cannot sense any magic power from these two sisters that have fused their body. Okay, but Nahat can gauge their energy. That's the reason why he said their energy, their magic is too massive that I might go crazy. But Asta cannot get anything from them at this point. Okay, and then and the two sisters that fused their body, I'm not sure if now they have fused their body together, if they have a new name now. Shout out to Dragon Ball Z, when Goku and Vegeta fused, they are Gogeta or Vegito, right? So I'm not sure if they have a new name now. So the being elevates up, looking down and asks at Asta, and Asta looking up, holding his demon destroyer, and I believe demon dweller on the other hand. And Asta chose to go after these beings, right? He goes after them and swings his sword, but nothing is happening. Like, he can't even get close to them at this point. And in that moment, the sisters channel their energy, and something like this dark magic, or dark warm magic starts, popping out of the ground. And we see Asta trying hard to get to them, and Nehat looks at what is happening and he says, "Damn it." And let's see here. And the being says, "I will make it easy for you," because Asta cannot get to them at this point. And they say, "I will make it easy for you." And then we get a picture of the moon for some reason. I'm not sure what's going on with the moon. There's an end, like the moon is generating. I'm not sure if it is a sun or a moon because it's black and white, but it's generating. And the resistance and everyone outside is now looking up to see exactly what is happening. Why is the sun or the moon generating? Because now, when I look at the previous picture, the being that fused their body went up to the moon or the sun, probably the moon, because the sun will probably evaporate them or something. So it goes up to the moon, and everyone outside, the resistance and everyone, they're now looking up, looking at the moon, watching this being, and the being speaks again. "Even if you survive, everyone else other than you will die. Then that will be painful, right? Now, and then on page 8, lament. Okay, somebody says, Brian says it's a spell. So, lament. And this lament, hocus pocus, is now spawns out more dark energy or dark worm coming out of the ground, going to the orb or the moon that they created. And we see Asta. And Asta says, it just got bigger. Whatever they're doing, whatever the sisters are doing, it gets bigger. It's getting bigger. It just got bigger. I also became big. I also became big. This is Asta saying this. And Asta says, the first sword, Demon Slayer. Hey now. So Asta is going up, going after this being, and he says the first sword, Demon Slayer. And I guess he pulls out his Demon Slayer, and everyone outside screaming, because whatever the being is doing, it continues to morph. It continues to get bigger and bigger and bigger. And someone says, hey now. And we see two individuals pop up and say, how big did you become now, you bastard? Now, I'm not sure who these two beings are, but a two being pops out of nowhere. One of them has sunglasses, and the other one we can't really, or I can't really see his face because it's coming from a dark, probably coming from that portal. Yeah, because he's coming, like, because they're standing around the portal, so you can't see the other one. But I guess, my guess is these two are the demon from the portals as well. And one of them says, how big did you become now, you bastard? And we see a letter, Yuri, like some type of hocus pocus. And Asta swings his sword off the field, one shot, full swing. So Asta uses his demon dweller or demon destroyer and hits this energy or this ball that looks like a moon, right? He hits it, and then we are caught in another cliffhanger. And once he hit it, we see the being, they kind of look surprised that Asta manages to, because at this point, Asta's sword got so huge, so long, like I cannot even fathom how long this demon destroyer, right? He called it. No, demon slayer. Demon slayer. So he uses sword, demon slayer, and swings it and hits it like a baseball bat. And the being are surprised that Asta manages to hit this energy that they're creating. Now we are at the end of chapter 289. My guess is this being, these two sisters that fuse their body, Lilith and Naamah, they are trying to create an energy that is so strong that it will wipe everything out except Asta, right? That's their mission. That was what they were trying to do. But Asta was able to use his demon slayer and hit this energy. And on the next chapter, we will get to see where this energy went to and what type of impact did the energy cause. You know what I mean? Because we are literally caught in another cliffhanger, and I cannot wait to see how far this fight is going to go, because Asta is now taking charge here. We still don't know what is going on between we still don't know what's going on between Dante and Jack the Reaper. I would like to see what is going on with them, but for now, let's, I like where the focus is right now between Asta and these high order Akuma that fuse their body. I actually thought that now the sisters have fused their body, they will call themselves a new name, but it seems like they don't have a name as it stands. So their name is their normal name, but I thought that if they fuse their body, they will be called a different name. But he's still fighting Lilith and Naamah. All right, guys, there you have it. There's not a lot, on these chapters. I hope that on the next chapter they will give us more. Feel free to post your thoughts, guys, and let me know what you guys think on this chapter. On that note, continue to stay safe. Oh, and a couple of you guys messaged me to let me know that two new anime popped up. I believe the first one was Tokyo Revengers, and the other one is 86. I'll try and do 86 tonight before the end of the day, so please watch out for that. And Tokyo Revengers, I will probably do it tomorrow with Boruto. So if I missed anything here, please feel free to let me know and share your thoughts on what you think about this manga and how things are progressing on Black Clover. All right, guys, stay safe, stay classy, and keep on keeping on.